how knowledgeable the kids here are in terms of how wrestling matches work. All you young kids, way to go. They're right into this, along with all you older kids as well. For those of you that are allowed to use the internet, you can follow CWE, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at CWE Canada. Look it up, you'll be able to learn about our upcoming events, previous events, profiles on the stars, reels, and all the rest. We're on TikTok too, and I'll have more information about CWE and some of our upcoming events later in this program. Just before we get towards the next bout, this event is made possible because of the generous support of so many businesses in the community, all those of you here at ringside at the corporate table, so to speak. And I want to acknowledge the first match. We'll do this in 2 rounds. But a round of applause, if you would, for the following sponsors. In Electrical, A&W, Don Vito, Able Crate Services, our friends at Boxstall, The Burger Place, listen to this, folks, Clueless Paul and Shores, did I get that right? Once every 30 years I have to speak in Portuguese. Grading Excavation, Haywood Concrete, Impact Electric, and JG Janitorial Services. Thank you for supporting this event here tonight. I'll be bringing recognition to the other sponsors after the next bout. I'm awaiting the arrival of our official. And here he is now, no stranger to refereeing in front of big crowds like this. Fans joining us here at CWE after a bit of an absence. Good to see Scott Kennedy back in the striped shirt. Let's hear it for Scott. The following bout, singles action. One fall will decide the winner. Introducing first.
Even JL Spiker is surprised he's getting any sort of pyro, but his reaction was the exact reaction I was thinking it was going to come out of JL Spiker, not knowing that the sparklers were going to go off. I'd like to introduce myself here while my commentaries. We are with the star, Bryce Bentley. Dr. Marty Goldstein will be joining me shortly. Right now he's just doing the in-ring introductions. And Marty and I are beyond excited to be calling the in-action, the moves in the ring, calling the action. JL Spiker showing some disrespect by putting his own hat onto Dr. Marty Goldstein. The fans are clearly not in favor of JL Spiker, and I don't blame them.
And his opponent.
And we got his opponent, Adrian Bam Bam Burton, the Timber Man himself.
Every match comes to fight, and he's ready for a fight tonight here in front of you great fans.
The fans clearly behind Adrian Bam Bam Burton, the Timber Man himself.
Fans coming up the stairs in the ring. Here is Adrian Bam Bam Burton.
Two titans of the ring. A sheer amount of mass in this ring right now. This should be an absolute slobber knocker. could create a character, you would create yourself Adrian Bam Bam Burton. Because this is something you would create as some sort of powerhouse character, maybe? Someone with a lot of power. And that would be the biggest advantage I think Adrian Bam Bam Burton's going to have in here, even though he is against the much bigger JL Spiker, who is also a powerhouse himself. Someone I would have created on WWF. Shut your mouth. Dr. Marty Goldstein, thank you for joining me here.
Be right with you, Bentley.
Thank you, Dr. Marty Goldstein, for joining me here. I was just informing the fans that we got two behemoths, two powerhouses.
These guys are not light heavyweights. I know because I was one, and they are not. Ring the bell, says. And we're underway. This contest here, part of the fundraising event by the Portuguese Association of Manitoba. And you hear again, these fans, it's a Saturday night here as we tape this. They came to see a fight, and they're going to see a fight in this one.
These fans are absolutely electric right now, Marty. They want to see wrestling. They are excited to see some wrestling. And
well, I don't know how much actual wrestling you're going to see. I think it's going to be more. This could bust loose into a barroom brawl.
Well, that was a nice collar and elbow tie-up by both opponents here.
Remarkably scientific, I admit. JL Spiker, aligned with the United States of America. He was, he was a bit of an enigma. He was trying to find his way in the wrestling industry for a while. Took some time off, thought about things, came back with a whole new attitude, and one that the fans do not appreciate. Bam Bam Burton, a fan favorite everywhere he goes on the tours, the CWE tours across the country. And he, again, a bit of a backwoods brawler.
Marty, right now they're really jockeying for position.
They really are.
No one's really able to take full advantage on it. Oh, it's Spiker.
I just slid in that little chop there, Bentley.
Getting a little aggressive, uncalled for in some terms, because these two are really jockeying for position. Unnecessary to need to throw that strike right away.
You hear the sentiments of these fans, especially the young'uns, chanting for Canada here in this matchup, Canada versus the USA. The goal behind and waist lock.
Nice.
And one Spiker looked like he was going to escape. Burton taking advantage to switch up to the headlock.
Burton with a unique headlock, some would say. Oh, but no tackle.
No tackle either way. What do you call them a minute ago? Behemoths?
Two behemoths.
Yeah.
Two pieces of meat slapping.
Oh, that's exactly what that sounded like. And that Spiker's a big guy.
Near 400 pounds.
The hair pull preventing Burton from getting to the ropes for his next offensive maneuver. A few gratuitous boots laid in by the American Acolyte.
Very unique boots. Referee Scott Carnegie checking in on Burton after those devastating boots. Oh!
One clothesline as Burton was still, didn't have his wits about him in the corner, whipped across.
That boot got him just over the midsection.
Uncomfortable. Oh, Burton just rolling the shoulder. I think he was stunned by that boot.
I would be absolutely losing my breath
dropping
after getting that boot on.
Those heavy elbows.
Spiker clearly taking an advantage at this point.
Spiker, of course, relies on his superior size to wear down his opponents. Not as much of a size advantage in this bout with Bam Bam Burton as he more often has in his matches. They're probably close to the equivalent level of experience at this stage of the game, I think.
At this stage of the game, they're well versed of over 5 years of experience. But
oh yeah, Spiker's notwithstanding the time off, but I think first time I was in the ring with him about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Now picks him up, side slam on Bam Bam Burton.
Burton just getting that shoulder up.
I have to say that Spiker's showing, how do I put this, remarkable patience, Bryce, in that he's being methodical. He's not rushing anything.
Yes, I'm sure he's really planned out everything he's got going into it. Slowly dissecting Adrian Bam Bam Burton.
Oh, the head.
And this is exactly what he was looking to plan to do to come into this match.
Bryce, I know you've been in the ring with Burton. I don't know how often you've been in the ring with Spiker.
Unfortunately, I've been in the ring with Spiker one too many times. Oh, and what a boot to the head.
Ouch. Ouch, yeah, I myself have had my own experiences with Spiker in my own time in the ring. And he's not an easy guy to move around in there.
I would say he is quite a unique individual to have to prepare for.
Well, it's hard to outpower him. He's got a low center of gravity. You can't really move around too easily. And look at that! Whoa!
And into a sleeper.
Where did he learn that one?
Some technical masterpiece from Spiker here.
Spiker now using the American sleeper, I suppose.
The American sleeper.
To try to neutralize Burton, and Burton now reduced to the residence on the canvas. On the canvas. I don't know what campus he was from. On the canvas.
I think Burton seems like the type of person to go to a...
Oh, that was a very brutal knee.
Devastating knee to the face. Sorry, I was going to say, for Burton, I think he would have gone to some sort of tree cutting campus.
Campus of the Lake of the Woods.
Campus of the Lake of the Woods.
Could be. Spiker now taking the measure. Oh, little elbow. It's
there's some weak elbows from Burton.
Burton trying to establish a little bit of what do they call it? Separation. But not
Burton
really
needs to put a little
successful.
more mustard on those elbows if he wants to weaken Spiker.
Well, Spiker right now in control, seeking the approval of the crowd a little more so. I think this is just a move to antagonize them, proclaiming the dominance of America over Canada.
Really establishing that he is from America.
Oh, forearm by Burton, but he just doesn't have the gas in the tank.
Toe to toe, these two behemoths are going back and
He
forth.
doesn't have the gas in the tank right now. He's trying to come out of it.
Well, a chop to the lower midsection.
Oh, you heard that one. Resonate a little bit, and Spiker comes back with his own.
He's such a big target. He's not quite getting all of it.
Saturday Night Slugfest is emerging here at Saturday Night Slam. Forearm blow, another clothesline. Forearm blow. Burton ducks, hits Spiker again. It almost like Spiker,
he's trying to gather some inner strength to absorb those clotheslines.
He doesn't want to show any weakness.
But
he's showing weakness now with the after effects of that suplex from Adrian Burton.
The fans rallying behind Adrian Bam Bam Burton.
Burton signaling that big right hand.
And we
He's
got
not
Danny
gonna
Duggan
punch.
coming out here.
Scott Carnegie, the official, distracted by Spiker pulling him over at ringside. Danny Duggan waving that American flag. He cold-cocked Bam Bam Burton from behind.
Danny Duggan saw Adrian Burton, saw the fans rallying behind Adrian Burton. That wasn't enough. It had to come in and take him down in nice Spiker.
Spiker taking the victory thanks to the involvement of hotshot Danny Duggan, his mentor. And Duggan not finished. He just ran over Burton with that flagpole once again. And now you see Duggan and Spiker standing tall in the middle of the ring, waving the red, white, and blue. Oh, wait a second. Here comes Bobby Shink. Bobby Shink, he'll be facing Hotshot Danny Duggan in the main event of this of Saturday Night Slam, now going to the aid of Bam Bam Burton. Shink is incensed. Bobby Shink coming to the aid of Bam Bam Burton. And you see Hotshot Danny Duggan, JL Spiker, heading back to the locker room. Fans, your winner